Hello again everybody and welcome back to Flight Simulator X Flight Simulator X Gold Edition. And today we'll be playing Tutorial 7, the Introduction to Soaring. Learn to fly glider over the mountains west of Minden, Nevada. Estimated time to complete is actually 30 minutes, so it's a bit longer than the other ones, so this should be interesting. Let's go to the briefing. Yep, there we go. Aircraft is a DG-808S competition sailplane. Good God. Fly through each gate and return to land at Minden Tahoe Airport. So yes, we will be soaring like an eagle. You get hauled aloft by a tow plane, then learn to find and use thermals, ridge lift and wave lift to stay aloft. Bloody hell. This is going to be tough, guys, but yeah, we'll see how we do. I'll see you when we're in the mission.
Welcome
Hello,
to
everybody.
Minden, Nevada, just across the ridge from beautiful Lake Tahoe. Minden is world-renowned for its soaring conditions, and many records have been set here over the years. Today looks like a great day for a lesson.
Get in there.
You're sitting in the DG-808S, a state-of-the-art glider built for competition soaring. Today you'll get familiar with the features and flying characteristics of this sophisticated aircraft.
I'm scared of this, honestly.
The most obvious difference between a glider and a powered aircraft is its lack of an engine. To get in the air, you'll be towed aloft by another aircraft, known as a tow plane or tug. Press Control-Shift-Y now to let the tow plane know you're ready for takeoff.
Control-Shift and Y, what a...
Once you're moving, expect the glider to lift off much sooner than the tow plane. Be patient and just level out while the tow plane gains speed.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Control-Shift and Y. Oh, there it is. So we're expecting to take off before the tow plane does. Okay, tow plane's moving. It's just starting to pull us.
There you go.
Oh wow. That's a weird noise. So we have to try and level out, apparently.
You're airborne. Level off until the tow plane is off the ground. That beeping you're hearing is the variometer. I'll explain it later. There he goes. Just stay right behind the tow plane. Don't get too far above, below, or off to the side. If you're not careful, you can pull the tug off course. Done properly, he won't even know you're there. Go ahead and raise the landing gear now by pressing G.
G. Okay. Landing gear is raised. I'm
Visualize
concerned.
a box around the tow plane and try to keep the glider in that box at all times. You'll know you're getting outside that box when you can see the sides, top, or bottom of the tow plane. It's best to stay just a bit high on the tow. The wake from the tow plane's wings flows downward, so staying high will keep you in smooth air. You've only paid for a tow to 2,500 feet above the ground.
I paid for this.
So he'll expect you to release at that height. That's about 7,200 feet on the altimeter. The tow rope release is the yellow knob on the bottom left side of the instrument panel. To release the rope, you can click it or press Shift-Y. But don't touch it until you're at altitude. That would make for an awfully short flight. Speaking of shorter than expected flights, there comes a time in every glider pilot's career when he doesn't make it back to the airfield as intended.
Oh God.
Either through bad decision-making or lack of lift, he or she has to put the glider down in a field. This is called landing out. It's actually quite routine in cross-country soaring, but it's embarrassing nonetheless.
I bet that'll happen numerous times to me, because I can tell I'm gonna be horrible at flying this thing. I'm much better, and better is very is a term. It's going to be used lightly at flying planes with engines. I'm just calmly adjusting the stick here, just to try and keep it level enough. I hate the fact that it always beeps when you're moving. Always makes you think you're doing something wrong. Oh God, we're going a bit too far to the left. Okay, no, we're fine, fine. Oh God. I keep on thinking I'm gonna screw something up here. Oh no, okay, we're getting some extreme direction here. Too far to the left, too far to the left. Okay, right.
Okay, you're
That's
nearing
good.
7,200 feet. Time to release from the tow rope. Pull the yellow knob to release the rope, then make a gentle right turn.
Initiate shift plus Y. Okay, there we go.
Nicely done. Now level off and trim the glider to fly at 80 knots. Now that you're on your own and powerless, you'll need to find rising air to stay aloft. Keep flying straight and level, and I'll explain what to do next.
I assume the rising air is this
Rising
massive...
air, or lift, comes in a few different forms. The most common variety is a thermal. A thermal is simply a volume of air that's been heated by the sun and is hotter than the surrounding air. This causes it to rise into the sky in a column.
Marvelous.
On a sunny day, if you see a soaring bird flying in circles without flapping its wings, it's because it's found a thermal. This is exactly what you'll attempt to do. You'll generally find thermals rising above surfaces that absorb the sun's heat more than the surrounding terrain. Plowed fields, rock outcroppings, or concrete areas are always good bets.
Good.
There's a large thermal over the fields just west of here. Head west so you can find some lift.
West. Okay, I'll turn...
Just like a powered aircraft, this glider has a vertical speed indicator that shows how fast the glider is rising or descending. It also has a variometer, which is a more precise instrument that indicates the vertical speed of the air you're flying through. You'll find the variometer just below the airspeed indicator. There's also an audio cue to help you find and stay in rising air. Beeping means the air is rising. The higher pitch the beeping, the faster the air is moving upwards. A steady tone means the air is either still or descending. The lower the tone, the faster the air is sinking. With these aids, as soon as you enter or exit a thermal, you'll know it.
I see. That is most helpful. I feel that we're going really low here. I hope that I'm just being fooled by something. It just feels that we're going very low and descending quite rapidly for some reason. I don't know why. I really hope it's just me, but you know. Oh God. I really don't like these things. I much prefer the planes with engines. Oh wow. I'm trying my best to stay on course for this gate over here. Really do feel that we're getting quite low here though. I don't know why. Again, it could just be me. I hope it is. Yeah, I can only assume that these massive swirling circles in the air are meant to be the thermals. It's very calming gliders though, because there's no engine noise or anything, so it's quite relaxing in a way. But I still prefer the normal planes, to be honest. Oh Lord, I hope I'm high enough to be actually be caught in this thermal. Otherwise, we might be in a bit of trouble. I feel like we're going way too low here. Because like the gate over there is a lot higher than what we're currently going at, so it's a bit concerning. Maybe I should have came straight over here rather than going into that other thermal. What's that noise? The hell's going on?
Okay,
Oh.
feel that turbulence? That's the telltale sign that you're close to a thermal. Just keep flying level and you should hit lift.
I hope so.
Ah, there it is. Now fly circles inside the thermal to keep gaining altitude.
Fly circles? Okay. I'll start flying circles.
Ready to test your skill? Above you is a green gate. Keep gaining altitude until you can glide through it. The gate is at 8,300 feet. You'll need to clear all 7 gates to successfully complete this mission.
Oh god.
The secret to maximizing your time in a thermal is to stay slow. Try and keep your speed at 80 knots. Pull back on the stick to slow down. You should also be using a lot of rudder in your turns to keep the wings as level as possible. It looks like you popped out of the thermal.
Oh no.
Turn around and enter it again. This time try to stay inside the thermal by making tighter circles, just like eagles do.
Yeah, I'm an eagle. Good grief. Just like eagles do. Do you really think I'm an expert on eagles, mate? Seriously. Oh god. I really hope I don't come out the thermal. Seems okay. Uh-oh. Oh no, I actually think we're actually still inside the thermal. We kept inside it, thank God. I think we might come out the thermal again. I'll just go a little bit further forward here. And then turn around again maybe. Okay. Just keep on turning. I'm pretty sure I fucked this up pretty badly, to be fair, but you know. Bloody hell! Right, around this area then. I'll try spinning the other way. I can't stay inside the damn thermal, it's not big enough. Come on. Oh, gee. Why can't I just stay inside the damn thermal? Come on. Honestly, the thermal from the outside of it looks fucking huge. They try and fly around in it, you exit it all the time. Where is the thermal? Honestly, it looks massive. I think I've actually gotten lower. I swear I've actually gotten lower. Oh my lord. I did make it clear that gliders weren't my thing. I'm out of the thermal again! What the fuck? Yeah, we've genuinely gotten much lower here. Actually, we've gotten a lot lower. We've been flying around this thermal bollocks, but we're still getting lower. Good lord. Doing turns. And we're out of the thermal again! Oh my god! Seriously. Still in the thermal, still in the thermal. Still in the thermal. Oh no. Out the thermal. Honestly. This is actually driving me insane just trying to get the freaking height on this. No. Oh, we're still in it. I think we've actually gotten higher here. Could be wrong. This is actually working, I think. Oh no. Where's the thermal gun? Oh, here it is. No, it's gone again. Fuck's sake. I think we're at a high enough level now, you know, to just go through it. So we'll go through it now. Right, we're actually going to make progress here. So we just have to go through this gate. I have to go through it as well. If I miss it, if I actually miss this gate, I'm in so much trouble. No, well, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Boom.
Nicely done. Now that you're familiar with thermals, it's time to explore another type of lift. Ridge lift. Fly west towards the mountains. There are 3 more gates there for you to fly through.
Okie dokie. I shall fly west. I am flying west. Can't help but feel that we're going a bit low again, but you know.
Alright, you're over the foothills. You should be feeling some lift soon.
Okay. Oh.
Ah, there it is. Nice smooth ridge lift. To stay in this lift, turn and fly parallel to the mountain. When you feel the lift waning, turn away from the mountain and do it again. Ridge lift occurs when the wind is blowing up and over a hill or a mountain. This generates an area of rising air, or lift, on the windward side of that hill.
Awesome.
Instead of circling like you would in a thermal, to make the most of ridge lift, you'll fly a back and forth pattern in front of the hill. You'll gain altitude with every pass. There are some dangers associated with ridge lift.
Like
You're
crashing
flying
into
in
the
close
ridge.
proximity to the mountains, so there's no room for error. Always turn away from the hill. There are also turbulent areas of downward moving air on the downwind sides of hills and mountains. This sinking air can drag you right into the hillside. So always stay on the side of the mountains that the wind is blowing from.
I'll try.
See the series of gates along this ridge? Keep climbing until you can clear them all on one pass.
I can't actually see the gates in my own eyes now because I'm gonna have to turn around, but as soon as the glider stops lifting, I'll do a turn. Sounds like it's dying out now. Yeah, better turn around now. Just do a very slow turn. Still have a bit of lift actually, because you can hear the noise. It hasn't gotten to a... I think it's gone now, yep. Oh, but we are going the other way now. There we go, going the other way. Should be getting some lift in a minute. Yep. Here is the lift. Just have to fly through all those 3 gates. I really hope that we can make all 3 because they are ascending rather than descending. Yeah, we got plenty of lift now. That is good. It's basically dying out a bit. That's probably because we're going down. Just fly through this gate that's right in front of us. Get lower, get lower, get lower. We really can't afford to miss this gate. I'd say we should just about make this. Yep. Right, let's just level out here.
There's one gate.
Here we are. Then we can just fly upwards to this one. And that
Good
one.
job. One more.
This is going really well, I have to say. Just fly through this last gate, then we're done with this part of the tutorial anyway. Oh god, down, 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 down. Please don't miss this gate. Now we're good, we're good, we're good. Woohoo!
Nicely done.
Right.
Okay, take a rest and cruise for a bit. Head west over the ridge toward Lake Tahoe. See the last set of gates? Head in that direction.
I'm just turning.
Trim the glider to
turning
fly at 100 knots.
How do you trim the glider?
You may encounter some sink on the other side of the ridge. Just head west. There's plenty of lift on the other side. The last type of lift...
Sorry, can I just check something here? Sorry about this, guys. Just cockpit. Keys. Trim. Num 1 and num 7. Okay. Let's go back to the virtual cockpit.
Is wave lift. Wave lift
What
is
the
similar
hell's
to
happened
ridge
there?
lift, except it occurs much higher up, above and behind the ridgeline. When air is disturbed, it acts a lot like water and creates ripples and waves. As an air mass moves up and over a mountain range, it pushes the air above it up and out of the way. This disturbance causes a wave motion that can extend out many miles. This is wave lift. Keep in mind, though, that the air masses between the waves are sinking. Many soaring altitude and distance records have been set after finding a good wave.
I wasn't listening to that, by the way.
It's a rare day
I
you
heard
find
wave.
a good wave, and today the winds are just right. Just keep heading west and watch for smooth rising air.
Okay. We've been gliding for a hell of a long time, I have to say. It's quite impressive. If I do say so myself. Let's have a look around this the scenery. It's very nice, to be fair. Even though the settings are quite low, for some reason we got some floating thing. Maybe it's just transparent. I'm not sure. Really nice scenery, has to be said. Just move slightly over to the left here. Travel more in a southwest direction, perhaps. Flap switch. Speed brake. Battery switch. Tow release.
Okay, there it is. A nice smooth
Canopy.
wave of rising air. Slow again to 80
Oh, wow.
miles to get the most out of it. The waves run parallel to the mountain range.
Can I close
you
that
can
again,
climb
please?
in the wave, flying a pattern
Can I
much
close
like
that?
on the ridge. Or you can just keep flying straight along the mountains. Try and line yourself up to fly through the next set of gates. The first gate is at an altitude of 14,700 feet.
Sorry about this. This is kind of my fault. Well, it is my fault. I really shouldn't have. 1 minute. Canopy. No. Exit. Oh. Door. Shift plus E. Main exit closing. Thank God for that. I was getting a bit nervous then. I just bloody... Right, now, what exactly did that guy just say? Sorry, I was too focused on closing the canopy. Messages. Slow again to 80 knots to get the most out. Fuck's I don't know how to trim it. Seriously. The waves run parallel to the mountain range. You can climb in the wave, flying a pattern much like you did on the ridge. You can just keep flying straight on the mountain. Try and line yourself up. Okay. So, sorry guys, let me just look at these keys again. Control plus num 4. Oh God. The fuck? Right.
Ready to learn some more about this glider?
No.
A heavier aircraft penetrates the air better as it has more inertia. This means more speed. Many racing sailplanes carry ballast so they can fly faster.
I'm doing a wave.
Ballast is weight added to the aircraft in the form of water.
I'm doing a wave.
This extra weight means the glider won't thermal as well, so sometimes in low lift areas you'll need to drop that extra weight. This is done by opening valves to jettison the water. Don't do it now as you'll need the speed to get home, but the valves are controlled by the chrome handles on the right side of the cockpit.
Okay. I shall remember that.
Next subject, flaps. Lift itself creates drag, and drag slows you down. Gliders usually have an enormous amount of extra lift. When you fly fast, this extra lift isn't needed. It just slows you down. To reduce the lift, this glider features a negative flap setting. Once the flaps are at 0 degrees, just press F6 again to move the flaps into the negative range. To set the flaps to neutral again, press F5.
Just turning around.
Another way to reduce lift in gliders is by using the spoilers. Vertical
Spoilers?
plates on top of the wings
Spoilers.
that can be extended to spoil the lift and cause drag.
Spoil the
Spoilers are
lift.
generally used to slow the glider down for the descent and landing. Modern gliders are so efficient that you have to do something to coax them to the ground. In the DG-808S, the spoilers are controlled by the blue handle on the left side of the cockpit.
Whew, God, this has been a long flight, hasn't it? Probably a bit longer than it should have been so far because of me not bloody lifting away correctly, or getting thermals, whatever. You know what I mean. Just have to go through those two gates over there. Sorry, those three gates, I should say. I assume when the guy actually says trim, it does mean that you know, like change the up and down thingamabob, like whether the glider's pitched down or pitched up. I hope that it means that, because I can't figure out for the life of me any of the buttons to change the speed directly. I assume that's because the thing doesn't actually have an engine. Let me just fly through this gate here. This might be a close one. This is going to be a very close one. Oh god. Okay, we're just about going to make this.
That's
up.
one.
Up. Holy shit, that's a lot of lift. Oh lord. God, the wind is very strong here. That's two.
And another. Very nice. One more.
Just fly through this last gate, then we're done diddly done. I think we're probably gonna have to land after this, aren't we? Probably will do. Just right through this. Boom!
That's it. Well done. It's like magic, isn't it? No engine at all, and you've climbed this high. You can either keep soaring this wave or head back to Minden. It's up to you.
I'll head back to Minden. I assume we'll have to descend quite a bit here. Actually, I imagine that this descending part's going to be quite tough. Can we see the airport anywhere? I'm not sure if I can actually see the airport. I can't see it. Actually, I think I can. Just about, kind of. No, wait. Yeah, I see it actually. It's a long way in the distance. I can see a couple of concrete paths. It is a long way though. I'll try and keep myself lined up with the thing. With the airport anyway. So it doesn't actually look much like an airport from this distance. It just looks like a load of concrete
This
strips.
is the perfect time for those negative flaps. Press F5, then F6, and watch your speed increase. Careful not to exceed 140 knots.
F5, then F6. Jesus Christ. F5 is 33%, then F5, then F6, okay. We're coming home, Joanna. Who the fuck's Joanna? I don't know who Joanna was. Really loving this scenery, you know, all the clouds and the desert and everything like that. Does look very nice. I can only imagine what this would look like if I actually had it on high settings. But if I did have it on high settings, then the frame rate would not be as good as this, because it's running at 26 to 27 frames per second, maybe about 25 to 28 frames per second. I'd say this game generally runs at. If I had it on high, it might run about 15 if I'm lucky, and that is not exactly smooth at all. So, yeah.
All right, almost home. With this much extra altitude, you'll need some help getting down quickly. Fully extend the speed brakes by pressing the slash key, and lower the nose to maintain at least 80 knots in the descent.
The slash key? Oh god.
For now, head right over the airport. That way you can make sure the runway is clear.
Okay, the speed brakes are fully applied, and we are keeping the nose down to maintain our speed. I will try and remember all of the stuff that I have learned in this tutorial, because it's quite complex, these glider things. There's so many types of waves and shit like that. God. It feels like we're coming down too early, but it's like if I just release the brakes again, maybe I can go a little bit further forward. Right, put it back on. Good lord. Apologies for that, guys. We shall continue now. We're about 3 nautical miles away from Minden now.
Time to line up with the runway before you lose too much altitude. Retract the speed brake and make sure flaps are neutral by pressing F5.
Flaps are neutral and
go ahead
speed
and
brakes
dump
off.
your ballast if you haven't already. Turn the chrome handles on the right side of the cockpit.
The chrome handles? I can't turn them. What? No, 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 no. Oh lord.
Approach the airport from the north and land on runway 12G. Use the grass strip so you're not in the way of powered aircraft.
Okay.
See that small grass strip next to runway 30? That's where you'll put it down. Looks clear. Go ahead and turn north.
Turning north now. I don't understand which chrome handles I'm meant to turn though. Is it? I'm heavily confused. Oh, those things. There we are. Can I please set this back to normal? Oh god. Okay, just travel a bit farther to the north, then we can turn east. Oh, this is gonna go badly. This is gonna go really, really badly. put the landing gear out.
Watch your speed. Any faster and you'll overstress the airframe.
Oh, speed brakes have really helped here. Just touch down calmly.
Touchdown. Now keep the wings level as long as possible. Very nice.
Oh,
Great flight today.
thank you very much. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this one, guys. If you have, then please like, comment, subscribe, favourite, share with your friends. Stay tuned for more episodes of Flight Simulator X Gold Edition. If you have any suggestions for games that I can put on this channel, then please leave your suggestion in the comments below, and I will add it to my to-do list. Thanks again, guys. Hope you have enjoyed this. I know it's been a bit of a long one. I think the next couple of ones are a bit shorter. But yeah, again, guys, have a nice day. Cheers. Bye.